to live with you anymore. I want to marry you right away.
You changed your mind?
Isn't it wonderful? This is where you guys pat him on the back and say congratulations.
Congratulations.
Edmund's obviously not thrilled.
You can't do this to Dimitri.
Excuse me? Dimitri? What does me marrying Anton have to do with Dimitri?
Erica, isn't there anything that I can do to help?
Yes. Don't feel sorry for me.
I don't feel sorry for you.
Please, I can take a lot, but I could never stand you to pity me.
I don't pity you. That's not it, Erica. I care. I still care.
Patty cake, patty cake.
Hey, what are you doing with my kid? Hey, come on, it's all right. Every time I see you, you're hanging around my kid.
All My Children, brought to you by the makers of Advil, in tablets or caplets.
Yes.
It's not what you think.
You okay, Amanda?
Let me explain.
Yeah, no. You and I had a deal here. You stay away from me and mine, you stop talking to Janet Green, or I make your life a living hell. You got that?
You don't understand.
Yeah, I understand. I understand perfectly. Every time I turn around, you... What the hell are you? What's your name?
Jane. Jane Cox. Look, I don't have any contact with Janet Green anymore. I just happened to be here when Amanda fell
Where's
down.
my son?
They went to get bandages.
Tim?
I volunteered to stay here with Amanda.
Tim?
They went to the drugstore.
Drugstore?
Across the street.
No way. No, Tim knows that Verne's got a first aid kit.
Yeah, it's okay. Amanda just scraped her knee.
You left Amanda here alone with a total stranger.
Hey, don't freak. It's okay. I'm serious. We kept an eye on her the whole time. We could see her from the window. How's your knee?
Look, Tim, you know better. Give me that. You know better, too, Jamal.
She paid for the anesthetic.
No excuses. I don't care. The time it took for you to go across the street to that drugstore and back here, she could have been kidnapped.
Well, don't blame the boy.
You stay out of this.
Dad, she's no kidnapper.
Yeah, how do you know that, Tim? Yeah, maybe she's normal. She's neat. She could be a lunatic for all I know.
I beg your
A
pardon.
freaking murderer.
Now, wait, just 1 minute. Not another word.
Dimitri came to us.
We did not go to him.
He promised to accept Kendall as my fiancée.
We know.
He gave us this wonderful speech about all he wanted was peace.
Just tell them that we believe in peace, too, and then can we just talk about something else?
We believe in peace, too.
I'm sorry, we have to straighten this out. You say I can't marry Kendall because of what it will do to Dimitri. What does that mean?
It means Dimitri's noble speech about forgiveness was a crap.
He lied?
No, of course not. Edmund didn't mean to suggest that Dimitri hadn't been honest. Did you?
No. No. The speech he gave was 100% sincere. It was very noble. He gave the same speech to us. Now, my reaction to... well, my reaction was just from some sort of unexpressed hostility, and for that, I guess I apologize.
Look, we both wish you well.
You might. But Edmund still hates me.
Nobody hates
Look, Kendall, you want
anybody
to set the record
here.
straight here. Dimitri asked me to try to accept you. Now, obviously, since I've had to apologize to you twice in the last 10 minutes, I'm not doing a bang-up job, but the fact of the matter is you don't make it very easy. All right? I'm human, Kendall. I am human. My brain still functions, you understand? I can't just erase the memory of your teeth around my family's throat. But Dimitri is obviously different. He's a better person than I am, okay? And if he's willing to let bygones be bygones, well, then who am I to buck the trend? So count me in.
He still treats me the same way. He still blames me for everything. They all do.
Kendall, the only thing that is going on here is that we are trying to adjust to a new situation. We all are. Okay, why don't we just... Can we just all sit down and try to have some dessert or something together?
Ask Edmund if we have his blessing.
Kendall, the situation that we're dealing with here, the kind of family adjustment that is necessary, is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. Look, you and Anton are not in any real hurry, so why rush things?
Anton's in a rush. And if he wants to get married soon, that's just fine with me.
You can't just wait a few months and just wait till everything settles down?
And why should I? In that amount of time, you all would poison his mind against me.
Nobody could do that.
Look, the only expert in mind poisoning going on...
Anton, you must really be starving. You know, there's a lot of leftovers in the kitchen if you'd like something.
I think I want to go out.
I'd love to go somewhere where I could breathe for a change.
Good night.
Have fun.
See you.
Bye. Now there's nobody here but us chickens. So spill it. Julia, you must have something more productive to do somewhere else. I know you. You too. Something going on here, and I want to know what it is.
You care about me.
Of course I care. I'll always care. I'll always remember what we shared.
Of course. It was a very special time. And now, of course, everything has changed.
Erica, one thing never changes. You're still the most beautiful woman in the world, and anybody that can't see that is blind, including your friend, Mr. Overwell, upstairs.
He's not my friend.
Well, he definitely learned his lesson. No one tries to use Erica Kane and gets away with it.
Well, Dimitri, the world is full of people like that, millions of them. I certainly can't fight the world. And I need to work.
Is it the money?
No, Well, I need what you need. Fulfillment.
You'll have it.
Every time I get close, something happens.
I swear, if there is any justice, you'll have what you want. Whatever it is, because more than anyone else I know, you have earned it.
Well, what if what I want is...
What? What do you want? Erica, what do you want? If it's in my power to give it to you, I will.
I thought you were stuck. I got them to open this door, and I think I'll go.
No, we were locked in. We couldn't get out. We knocked on the door and we pounded on the door.
I'll wait upstairs at our table.
No, don't do that. Dimitri has a dinner guest waiting for him at his table, and I'm sure she wonders what's happened to you.
What were you going to say, Erica?
It wasn't important. It was nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes. Thank you for trying to help me.
It's nice to see you again, Olga.
You too, Dimitri. I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. Enjoy your evening.
Good night.
Good night.
The stars are not working for us tonight. My timing...
Timing was perfect. Oh, is that overblown insect, Mr. Overwell, still up there?
No, I got rid of the insect. But what did I walk in on? You and Dimitri.
Well, he followed me.
And?
And we're getting a divorce, Olga. End of story.
I felt the heat when I came in the door. This great wave of it hit me. I almost called the fire department. Don't tell me end of story.
Olga, I hate to break it to you, but heat is not enough to save a marriage.
Oh, no? You're coming with me.
Well, I'm not hungry, Olga.
I don't care. We have vintage champagne and 2 free dinners waiting for us. Living well is the best revenge. Besides, you need a good talking to. Come on.
There's more to this thing with Kendall than meets the eye. My sister, the clairvoyant. I've seen you pull the serape over Mama and Papa's eyes often enough to recognize a con job when I see one. So you might as well tell me. Why butter up Kendall after everything she's done to your family? Hate the sin, love the sinner. Now she's starting with Sunday school lessons. Look, Julia, you're reading something into this that simply is not there. Am I? Then why were you pinching him, trying to make him be nice to her?
Because when you're around somebody like Kendall, you gotta walk on eggshells or she turns into a werewolf.
Since when do you walk on eggshells for anyone? That is the problem. He forgot. We told Dimitri, but we gave Dimitri our word that we would try to accept Kendall, and that's what's going on. Julia, that is all that is going on here, okay? Except that it is a beautiful spring evening, and I'm sure you've got something more exciting to do than to stand here and accuse your totally innocent sister of trying to pull the serape over your eyes. Oh, isn't she good? But I'm on to you. Just tell me, why is it so important that Kendall believed that Dimitri's noble acceptance of her is on the level? It is on the level. Oh, the millennium is here, and the lions shall lay down with the lambs. Julia, Dimitri has always and will always try to do what's best for his family and friends. No matter how awkward or difficult that might be. Tell her.
Julia, my brother is not just a count, he's a prince. And he believes in the goodness in every human being. He does. And nourished with the milk of human kindness, even a shriveled soul like Kendall's can be redeemed.
Judge not lest you be judged. It's that simple. Here, you can take my car. What, am I in the Twilight Zone?
Go forth and enjoy yourself.
Oh, now I know there is definitely something else. Don't you put a scratch or a dent on that. I'm going to kill you. Oh, don't you worry about it. I will drive it as if it's my very own. Don't you dare. Thanks. Don't wait up.
Bye.
That was close. That was too close. That's the last thing we need is to have Julia sticking her nose in this.
Julia, we can handle. Kendall's the problem. She is smart as a whip. And she wants to marry Anton. She's hell-bent just to spite us.
Poor Anton.
Yeah, she's got her hooks into him.
I have an idea. Actually, it was your idea first, but a divide and conquer? We could get Anton to fall for somebody else?
You got a candidate in mind?
Well, I was thinking Julia.
Anton's got enough problems with Kendall.
Fish and chips and a diet soda. I am starving.
I thought you had dinner in Wildwood.
Edmund and Peggy were so rude I lost my appetite. Besides, most of it wound up in my lap anyway.
Julia said that Peggy's food in your lap was an accident.
Oh, Julia said that, did she? What else did Julia say?
She tried to give you some advice.
She tried to rub my face in my old mistakes. She's out to get me just like the rest of that family.
She suggested you give the family plenty of room. Don't be pushy.
I was not being pushy. All I did was try to be nice. And now you're talking to Julia about me behind my back?
No, nobody's talking about you behind your back, Kendall. Nobody hates you. Why did you tell them you want to get married right away?
Well, you don't have to marry me if you don't want to.
Well, why did you change your mind?
Because I realized that you were right. You wanted to elope the day that I got out of prison, and I should have listened to you. If two people love each other, why should we wait?
I wasn't right that day, Kendall. You were. There's no reason for us to hurry.
Oh, my God. They got to you. I guess I knew that they would. I just didn't realize it would happen so quickly.
Kendall, we have plenty of time to make this...
I don't want to hear it. You don't have to marry me if you don't want to.
No, I still want to marry you,
Stop it.
Kendall.
I understand. For the first time this has happened to
No,
me.
you don't understand.
It's written all over your face. You don't have to marry me. You don't care anymore.
Well, you can stay as angry at me as you want to, but don't blame the boys. It wasn't their fault. I was the first adult here on the scene. I took charge. I sent them to get bandages to try to help Amanda. I thought I was doing the right thing.
Dad, she helped. She did make Amanda stop crying.
Amanda, you okay?
Dad, she's just a nice lady. She didn't mean any harm.
I love kids. And if you boys were mine, I'd be very proud to be your mother. Look, I'm sorry if I upset you. And thanks for sticking up for me, you guys. Bye-bye, Amanda. Bye-bye.
Well, hang on. Look, maybe I overreacted a little.
A little bit?
What was I supposed to do? I saw her standing here holding on to Amanda, and I jumped. But you gotta understand, Tim, I mean, Jane here, Ms. Cox is a friend of Janet Green's.
Janet Green?
I'm not a friend of Janet.
But you're a do-gooder that visits prisons.
Look, I did something about that. I wrote Janet a note. I told her I couldn't have anything more to do with her. I even told the prison not to send her letters to me.
You know Janet?
I went to visit her a couple of times, that's all. I didn't know what she had done. I went to see her. I didn't know she was this famous ex-resident of Pine Valley. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have had anything to do with her. I had no idea.
It's okay.
Look, I just moved here. I'm starting a brand new life. I got a new job.
Jane, it's okay. Nobody's mad anymore. Everybody's calmed down. It's okay. I mean, I got a little Band-Aid on Amanda's boo-boo. And Pine Valley's an iceberg. Right, guys? It's a nice town.
Where did McIntyre go?
He got smart and he took off. You got a job? You working?
Yes, for Tad Martin. I'm his new accountant.
Oh, Tad. He's a friend, great guy. Good boss?
The best. I mean, I'm really lucky to be working for him.
Yeah.
And you know something, Amanda? You are very lucky, too. Because you have people that care about you. Yes, you do.
Look, I'm sorry I reamed you out. We got a table inside. We're going to sit down and eat. Would you like to join us? Put on the old feed bag?
I'd love to.
Mr. McKay? I'm Dale Henry, sir. I'm looking for a job. Experience? Yes, sir. I worked in a couple of fast food places back in Texas, where I'm from. I can fry, I can grill, and I can bake. I'm very reliable. I show up on time, and I get along great with the public. You got any use for my skills?
Texas, huh? You worked anywhere locally?
Well, I haven't lived in Pine Valley very long, but I did get a job at the Cluck Cluck Chicken Shack, which only lasted about 2 weeks. I left on account of creative differences.
Old man Cortland gave you the sack, huh? What do he accuse you of? Stealing his top-secret hush-hush green chicken recipe?
Well, Mr. Cortland is a hard man to get along with.
Well, son, I'll tell you what. Harry runs my kitchen, and he's a one-man operation. Bet you could take a stab waiting tables if you want.
Mr. McKay, you got yourself a deal.
Hold on a minute. I'll give you a trial run first. See how many dishes you break before I hire you.
Okay. When?
No time like the present. Molly, get this guy set up to wait tables.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Of course I still love you.
You just don't want to marry me.
No, I want you to be my wife more than ever, Kendall, but at the right time, not when our backs are pressed against the wall.
You couldn't wait to marry me, and now you want to back off?
No, I don't want to back off. I want to be sensible for both of us, because I love you.
And why can't we just elope?
Because we don't have to. We can do what you said, take our time, plan the kind of wedding you want, you know, get our lives together first.
Which one of them got to you? Was it Edmund? Dimitri? Or was it Julia?
It was you. You convinced me. You and Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin?
We had a talk tonight at the hospital about starting an internship and a marriage at the same time. Now, he did it that way, and he regrets it now. Marriage is the most important commitment you can make, he said, and it deserves the best you can give.
You're going to be an intern forever.
Not forever, but I'm going to be working long hours, longer than I do now.
Great. You work night and day at the hospital, and I can stay at the hunting lodge, quietly going out of my mind.
You said you wanted a job. The second income would help, Kendall. We could start paying Dimitri some rent.
Anton, who would hire me? I keep thinking about that guy. Dell, writing that book about Erica.
No. No. We've been through this, Kendall. No more pot shots at Erica. No exposés, okay?
What else am I supposed to do now that Erica's turned everyone else against me? Think about how many people would read a book like that. The money that we could make.
Great. Now, selling your mother for money, that's an idea that would really help, Kendall.
No. I know you're right. I've heard Erica enough. I don't need to do it again. I won't even think about the book again. I promise.
And you believe I love you? Good. And everything's okay now?
Everything's fine.
We took her backpacking before she was 1 year old. Oh. Remember the bear, Amanda?
Hey, don't scare her.
You're not scared of bears, are you?
Wow, kid, what can I tell you?
Hey, Kendall. Kendall, turn around and see who I really am.
Janet? Janet Green?
Hey, Jane, what is it? You all right? What's wrong?
I lost the contact.
What?
She lost a contact.
Dropping like flies, huh, Trevor?
Yeah, right, kid.
I told you he was. Oh, I guess it's just lost. It's okay. It's all right. I've got another pair at home.
What happened? It just hopped out?
Yeah. They're new. And I guess I felt it pop out, but, well, bounced away before I could find it. Anyway, I guess it's time for me to go anyway.
Well, yeah, you haven't even eaten your sundae yet.
Well, actually, I'm full. See, I have to get up very early in the morning. Dad's a real slave driver. Got to get up and crunch those numbers. So, thank you for a very lovely evening.
Yeah, well, thank you, too.
I hope we can do it again sometime.
Sure. What's with the scarf?
Scarf?
Yeah.
Oh, it's damp out. It's drizzling. I don't want my hair to get frizzy. Goodbye, Jamal. Jimmy. Goodbye, Amanda. Goodbye, sweetheart. Thanks for the fun. Goodbye.
Nice lady, huh, Troops?
Yeah. She's okay.
Well, Dr. Martin said the shifts can last anywhere between 8 and 48 hours. Well, that's got to be the hospital. I asked him to call if the patient's condition changed. Kid. God, I hope it's good news. I'll be right back.
Me too.
Coffee?
I ordered a diet. You.
Well, if it isn't the elusive Miss Hart, why haven't you returned any of my phone calls? I thought we had an arrangement to work on this Erica Kane book.
We do, but I'm here with my fiancé. He can't know he'd freak.
Top secret, huh?
Yes. And I just can't talk about it now. He just went to the phone. He's getting me back any second.
When can we start?
What are you doing here? What's going on here?
You must admit the chef here is brilliant.
Thank heavens Dimitri and that woman left early.
Eric, what is with you?
We're not discussing it, Olga.
Since when doesn't heat save a marriage?
Olga, if you've been married as many times as I have, you'd know.
Oh, darling, I've been down that aisle enough, thank you. Enough to know that nothing, I mean nothing, takes the place of passion in a marriage. I mean, love without it is just flat, empty. But with it, all things are possible. And tonight, I saw you just turn your back on all that. Why?
Olga, there was a time when I would confuse passion with the kind of love and commitment that lasts a lifetime, but no more. I have thrown myself at too many men, I have made too many painful mistakes, and I have learned from each and every excruciating one of them.
But, darling, I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about that kind of all too rare chemistry that brings people together and makes them one. Erica, you believe in destiny. Dimitri is yours.
I used to believe in destiny. I used to believe in love and romance and finding a partner you could hold hands with and skip through life with. But, Olga, I let that dream dominate my life for far too long. I should have concentrated on things that I actually let go by the wayside. Well, no more. I cannot do that anymore. I have got to be sensible.
Well, what are you saying? You're going to give up on Dimitri and join a convent?
Well, I never give up. I'm certainly not going to misinterpret Dimitri's compassion. I'm certainly not going to turn that into an excuse for me to make a fool of myself.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Olga, Dimitri is a big boy, and he knows what he wants. If he wants me, he knows where to find me.
I don't know, Maria. Anton and Julia?
Why not? Both young and attractive, and he could calm her down. She could maybe loosen him up. Well, why couldn't it work?
Have you seen any sparks?
I think it's still a little too soon. I mean, Julia's still nursing a broken heart, and poor Anton's got his hands full with Kendall.
They're engaged.
So?
So, what makes you think that she can break him up? I mean, is she hot for him?
She's still mooning over Terrence. But, I mean, really, Edmund, I think they're just going to need a little gentle push.
A push, huh? Correct me if I'm wrong here, but isn't your sister the type that just kind of falls for a guy in an instant, a micro instant? Doesn't she fall head over heels for a guy at first look, you know, just like you did for me?
I did not fall in love with you in an instant. I didn't even fall in love with you in a micro instant. It's more like a minute, maybe even 2.
Amazing restraint. Unfortunately, your sister doesn't share that restraint with you, so if she was hot for him, I'd say maybe, but if not, no way.
Hey, you two. Guess you said you were out here.
Well, you're home early.
How was New York?
Oh, New York. It was crowded, too many people. I decided to come home. Everything all right here? What? Kendall and Anton, right? Where are they?
They went out.
But not before Kendall dropped a bombshell.
It was an announcement. She's not waiting around any longer. She wants to marry Anton right away.
All right, where did they go?
Dimitri.
She is not wrecking his life. Not as long as there's breath in my body, Edmund.
Whoa, bro, hold on. Listen, you know that going head-to-head with Anton's not going to work?
He can't marry Kendall. Now, where are they?
They're out. They're not going to the justice of the peace, are they?
They went out for food.
I have to find them.
Listen, what are you going to do when you find them? You're going to track them down? You're going to confront them and say what? You've already said everything that can be said.
Well, I'll think of something new to say on the way.
But if you go, then Kendall's just going to be all the more suspicious.
Yeah. You act like that, they're going to know something's up.
And that is not to anybody's advantage at this point,
They
right?
could fly to Las Vegas.
With what? They're broke.
Is she always this sensible?
You ignore her at your own peril.
You swear that they're not exchanging vows as we speak?
You can rest easy for now.
All right, I'll stay home.
Why don't you have some wine?
A little tea. I'll tell you, what a night.
Well,
New York was crowded, you think?
you know what? I'm going to just leave you guys because I have to make a phone call. I will see you upstairs. Okay.
You lucked out, Edmund.
Oh, tell me about it. So tell me, what was New York crowded with, or whom?
Erica. I ran into her at Nexus. She was having supper with the head of Overwell and Company, a celebrity spokesman deal. It fell through. The creep was only interested on the inside story of her personal life, all the dirty laundry.
So what'd you do, offer to help?
She couldn't understand why I wanted to.
You told her, didn't you?
Told her what?
But you still love her, you jerk. You did tell her that, didn't you?
Well, no woman on earth wants to make a fool of herself over a man.
Finally, something we agree on, in addition to creme brulee.
No, throwing yourself at a man is ridiculous. But if you're in love, a little encouragement might be welcome.
Olga, I told you, if he wants me, he knows where to find me.
But is he aware that you want to be found?
Could we please talk about something else?
And if Dimitri is so eager to get rid of you, Erica, why did he follow you? Why did he offer to do anything to help you out?
I told you.
Yes, you told me, but I know what I saw. Now, if I had gotten those men to open that door just 5 minutes later, you two would have been in each other's arms. You would have made up, probably be in bed.
Olga.
Don't deny it.
Look, I'm not denying that there is something incredible between Dimitri and me, okay? What I am saying is that, okay, there is this attraction, but maybe it just doesn't mean anything.
Well, what if it does mean something? What if it means that if either of you made just the slightest gesture, you could get back together, you could reconcile, back together where you belong?
Are you following us?
Anton, he works here.
You want Kendall to change her mind to help you write that trashy book about Erica Kane?
I'm a waiter. I just said hello to Miss Hart.
Is he pressuring you?
No, it is the first time I've seen it.
She made it clear that she was not interested in working with me. Okay? I got the message.
He didn't even mention the book. He was just being friendly.
Stay away from her, okay?
It's nice running into you. Sir?
Thanks. Thank you for making me feel like a complete idiot.
I'm sorry.
You don't trust me, do you?
I don't trust him, okay?
Fine.
I already said I was sorry.
Fine. Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, hey, Anton. Kendall, what's happening?
Not much.
It's been less every minute.
Oh, you want me to sit with you? I'd love to.
And we'd love to have you, Julia. Of course we would, but Anton's tired. He just worked a double shift, you understand. So I think I'm going to take him home and pamper him for a while before I put him to bed. You will excuse us.
No problem.
I am beat, but let's do it sometime soon. You know, get together.
Oh, I'd like that. I'm sure you would. Happy hunting, Julia.
Nighty-night.
Hi. My name's Dell. I'm your server. What can I get for you?
Holy cow.
Isn't that always the way it is? You think you're in heaven. You've got the most fabulous boss ever created. You're feeding ice cream to your baby. And trouble walks in the door. Your old buddy from prison sails back into town. It's just not fair. It never is. Kendall Hart knows who you are. She knows what you look like. She knows the whole story. She can blow the whistle on you anytime she wants. There I was sitting in that booth with Amanda, feeling so close to her, you know, wiping the marshmallow sauce off her face. And then this happens. Always the same, isn't it? No, not this time. This time I'm not going to let it happen. Kendall's not going to take this away from me. I can't let her. What are you going to do? Hey, have you ever considered the mine shaft?
Well, I'm new on the job, but I hear that Verne's pies are the best in town. Strawberry rhubarb, lemon meringue, chocolate or apple. What's your pleasure?
What were the choices again?
Strawberry rhubarb, there's lemon meringue, chocolate or apple. A la mode if you'd like.
I'll have it all.
All 4 a la mode? Now that's a woman after my own heart.
Oh, no. Gosh, if I just had one piece, I'd blow up like a blimp.
You, a blimp? I don't think so. No, ma'am, I don't think you're blimp material.
Are you from Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
No kidding. Me too. I'm from Nowhereville, East Texas. Where are you from?
Same place, only near San Antonio.
Really? Well, my sister went to school in San Antonio.
Huh.
I was there like 8 times. I saw the Alamo.
You got tables to clear, customers waiting.
Okay, sir. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay?
Thanks for the coffee.
You bet.
I did not tell Erica I still love her.
Why not?
Oh, Edmund, she's moving on, concentrating on a new career. Erica was upset tonight because the past came back to haunt her, not because she's facing life without me.
You sure about that?
Edmund, Erica, and my marriage may be over, but I still care. There has to be a way to help her.
So what do you expect me to do, Olga? Do you expect me to sit home and wait for Dimitri to call me?
Well, of course not.
Well, that's good because I have made up my mind, Olga. I need to work. And modeling is one of the things that I do best in the whole wide world. This horrible experience with Mr. Overwell, that does not spell defeat. I'm going to find jobs. I'm going to find tons of them. As God is my witness, I will never be unemployed again.
How could you even say that? How could you imply that I would hurt somebody? I'm cured, totally cured. Jiminy Christmas, relax, will you? I was kidding about the mine shaft. Don't you know when I'm kidding? I know. I know that. I'll just avoid Kendall like I did tonight. It's a small town. You're bound to run into her again. But I'll be careful. I'll watch out. I'll make sure she doesn't see me. That's why she can't blow the whistle on me. Janet, you're dreaming. Sooner or later, you're going to bump into Kendall, and she's going to know who you are. And then you know what's going to happen, don't you? No! I don't care what I have to do. I have everything I want now. And I'm not letting anyone, not Kendall, not anybody else, take that away from me.
Saturday, it's the first jewel of the Chrysler Triple Crown Challenge. From historic Churchill Downs, it's the Kentucky Derby, live on a special edition of ABC's Wide World of Sports. Coming up, will Rebecca give in to Todd's threats and become his hostage again? Stay tuned for One Life to Live, next, here on ABC.